Top 10 places to visit in Stockholm. Stockholm, also referred to as the Venice of the North, is a sleepy Scandinavian city with a rich history. The city is notable for its beautiful architecture and waterways. Stockholm is Sweden's capital and its most beautiful and popular city. Whether you're going for a vacation or a honeymoon, this gorgeous city of Stockholm has spectacular and picturesque parks, museums, and structures to make your stay worthwhile. Join us as we count down Stockholm's top 10 most notable attractions. Before we get started, please subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our top 10 videos. Let's get into it. Number 10. Museum of Medieval Stockholm. You can revisit history once again in the Museum of Medieval Stockholm. This museum offers a glimpse into how life was in medieval Europe. The museum is built around the findings from the largest excavation in Stockholm. The underground exhibition features 55 meters of the original 16th century town wall, a medieval graveyard, and a warship. Although this museum is small, it has great paintings, scenery, and sculptures guaranteed to keep you interested. Number 9. ABBA the Museum. ABBA the Museum is a Swedish interactive exhibition about the pop band ABBA that opened in Stockholm, Sweden in May of 2013. This exhibition is the permanent home for the traveling ABBA World exhibit that toured Europe and Australia in 2009 to 2011 and houses stage costumes donated by Agatha, Bjorn, Benny, and Annifred. There are also several interactive audio and video stations that allow visitors to perform the band's music. The museum also allows visits to the old reconstructed studio, where visitors can remix popular ABBA tunes. Number 8. Skansen Open Air Museum. Skansen Open Air Museum is the oldest open-air museum and zoo in Sweden, located on the island Djurgarden. Skansen attracts more than 1.3 million visitors each year. There are a ton of exhibits to check out at the zoo, including a full replica of an average 19th century town, in which craftsmen in traditional dress such as tanners, shoemakers, silversmiths, bakers, and glassblowers demonstrate their skills. There's even a small patch of growing tobacco used for the making of cigarettes. We have to mention the open-air zoo containing a wide range of Scandinavian animals, including the brown bear, moose, gray seal, lynx, otter, reindeer, harbor seal, Eurasian eagle owl, great gray owl, and wolverine, as well as some non-Scandinavian animals. There are also farmsteads where rare breeds of farm animals can be seen. While you're there, be sure to visit the Skansen Aquarium as well. Number 7. The famous Vasa Museum. The Vasa Museum is located on Djurgarden Island and is the only preserved 17th century warship in the world. It was built in 1626, but sunk on its maiden voyage in 1628. The ship became famous when it was raised from the water by Swedish salvage divers and restored to its original condition between 1961 to 1964. The museum houses various artifacts relating to this historical event, including paintings and sculptures depicting what life was like back then, or at least how they thought it would be. You'll also see displays of items found during underwater excavations. Number 6. Old Town Stockholm. Gamla Stan. The town dates back to the 13th century and consists of medieval alleyways, cobbled streets, and archaic architecture. North German architecture has had a strong influence in the old town's construction. The area is a popular tourist destination, with many restaurants and cafes. It also has a lot to offer in terms of nightlife, so if you want to enjoy some drinks after your day trip, there's no shortage of bars or clubs. Number 5. Royal Palace. The Royal Palace is the official residence of the Swedish royal family. The palace is built in Baroque style by the architect Nicodemus Tessin and is formed as a Roman palace. The palace has more than 600 rooms divided between 11 floors, with a state apartment facing the city and smaller living rooms facing the inner courtyard. The palace contains many interesting things to see. In addition to the royal apartments, there are 3 museums steeped in regal history: the Treasury with the regalia, the Trey Connor Museum that portrays the palace's medieval history, and Gustav III's Museum of Antiquities. During the summer months, the Royal Chapel is also open, as well as the Ritterholmen Church. the Royal Burial Church, 5 minutes walk from the palace. Combination tickets are available for that. Number 4. The Great Church, or Stockholm's Domkyrka. The Great Church is both a historic and iconic structure that stood the test of time. It's the oldest building in Stockholm, initially constructed between the years 1275 and 1300, and has been rebuilt several times. Today, it stands as Sweden's largest church with a magnificent central tower that rises over 70 meters above ground level. Some of the most iconic symbols of the Domkyrka include its brick pillar vaulted ceilings and Baroque flourishes added to the building in the 1700s. Number 3. Moderna Museet. Moderna Museet is a museum of modern art in Stockholm, Sweden. It was founded in 1930 and has been located in a former power plant. The museum houses the largest collection of Swedish art from 1900 to 1945 and is internationally renowned for its permanent collections on modernism, ranging from Wassily Kandinsky to Sigmar Polk. This includes works by Picasso and Klee, and many others. You can also check out the spectacular view of both Djurgarden and Strandvägen from this building. Number 2. Ostermalm. Ostermalm is known as the most affluent part of inner-city Stockholm, famous for its many nightclubs, exclusive shops, and fine dining restaurants. Some notable attractions in Ostermalm are the National Library, the Royal Dramatic Theatre, the Swedish History Museum, the Swedish Museum of Performing Arts, the Stockholm Transport Museum, and the Hummelgarden Public Park. You can easily spend an entire day here getting lost in the sights and spending a little too much at the boutiques. Number 1. Island of Djurgarden. The top spot on our list of places to visit in Stockholm is the island of Djurgarden. Djurgarden is a tranquil oasis in the middle of Stockholm. The island has been in possession of the crown since the 15th century. Like no other place in Stockholm, it collects many of the city's most famous museums and cultural attractions, some of which we've mentioned earlier on this list, with lots of green nature, parks, and family-friendly activities. Djurgarden can be reached by bus, tram, or ferry from central Stockholm. Though on a beautiful summer day, a walk along Strandvägen from the Royal Dramatic Theatre to Djurgardensbron is highly recommended. So that's a wrap on the list of the top 10 places to visit in Stockholm. Which of these places, if any, piqued your interest? Let us know in the comments section. If you liked the video, do us a favor and like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Safe travels, and thanks for watching.